stopping directly outside Bumble's office. Jawbreaker himself looked grim, his granite jaw even more rigid, and his aide, Lieutenant Kreider, looked merely exhausted, his uniform now sporting a suspicious grass stain. Bumble, still gripping a terrified Myrtle, rushed out, a wild, almost deranged look in his eye, a man possessed by his own paranoia. "Easy does it now, sir," Finn McGinty called out from his office, his voice a soothing, almost melodic balm, attempting to inject a calm, rational note into the rapidly escalating absurdity. "Remember, Admiral, he's been under a terrific strain. Sir, a truly monumental strain on his delicate sensibilities." Bumble ignored Finn entirely, staggering towards Jawbreaker's jeep, his mud-splashed robe flapping. "Are you a fool, Admiral Jawbreaker? Are you blind?" "Sir, it's me, Commodore Bumbleton. I've got those hula girls in the laundry shack. The very Laundress herself witnessed them. I've really got you this time. McGinty, you slippery fish. Caught red-handed." Jawbreaker simply stared at Bumble, a flicker of genuine concern replacing his usual steely gaze. A rare moment of something akin to human emotion. "Bumbleton, what are you doing running around screaming in that seaman's uniform? Are you quite yourself? Your attire is inappropriate for a Commodore." "Well, I had to find those girls before you finished your inspection, Admiral." Bumble gasped, still out of breath, his chest heaving. "I've found them, the irrefutable proof. The scandalous, half-clad proof. Oh, the hula girls, sir." Finn, stepping out of his office, quickly stated, his voice calm and clear, addressing the Admiral with professional concern, "Oh, girls again. Sir, he's worse than ever. Sir, the delirium seems to be intensifying. I'd better get him right back to the infirmary before he causes an international incident with his interpretive dance, delusions, and his general disregard for the peace and quiet of the base." Bumble tried to lunge at Finn, his eyes wild with suspicion. "Get your hands off me, you sneaky traitor." "He's a sneaky traitor. Admiral, collaborating with my enemies. Please, Admiral, you got to take a look at these girls in the laundry shack right now." "Sir, I have visual confirmation. Sir, actual bona fide, semi-clad hula girls, concealed amongst the starched sheets." Jawbreaker, however, was clearly at his wit's end. He felt a throbbing headache beginning behind his eyes. "Now calm down, Captain. Take a deep breath. Everything's going to be all right. Of course, we'll look in the laundry shack. If it will pacify your feverish imagination. A moment of clarity for the Commodore. And then, Bumbleton, we'll go back to the hospital and take a nice, long nap. A very long nap indeed. You're going to get us, Bumbleton, into more trouble than you can imagine." "Fine." Seeing his original plan of Bumble inadvertently exposing his own incompetence, somehow coming back to life, nudged Plimpton, who had cautiously emerged. "Oh, me? See, we're coming. We're trapped, Plimpton, in a labyrinth of Bumble's making." Jawbreaker, his shoulders slumping with a profound weariness, led the way, with Bumble excitedly yammering beside him, recounting tales of hidden sarongs and secret shimmying, and Finn following, trying desperately to understand what new disaster awaited them in the laundry. "Admiral, we've already checked the laundry, sir." Finn reminded him, trying one last time, a subtle hint. "Remember, we checked the boilers. Clean as a whistle. Nothing to see here, sir." Bumble, however, was jubilant, his face beaming with the manic glee of a man convinced he held a winning hand. "Don't you try and worm out of it. McGinty, don't you dare. This time you'll worm your way into a court-martial. You're finished. Cap it. Finito. Your career is over." Finn shrugged dramatically, a picture of philosophical resignation. "Finito? Never mind. Admiral, I think we should hear the captain out. Let's let the madman ramble. The Admiral's on too. You, sir. Oh, you're going to suffer McGinty for your insolence. Brace yourself for the evidence. Admiral, the incontrovertible evidence of moral decay. They arrived at the laundry shack, a humid, steamy building perpetually filled with the scent of soap and boiling water. Bumble, with a flourish that threatened to send him sprawling headlong into a tub of suds, tore open the door, his eyes wide with triumphant expectation. "Stand by, sir. There you go. Take the fire drill. Admiral, my proof is within." From inside the laundry shack, a dozen very muscular, very damp sailors in various stages of undress, some still clinging to pieces of what might have once been a sarong or a coconut bra, scrambled out. They had been assigned by Finn to a mandatory, top-secret fire drill simulation, and were clearly unprepared for the Admiral's sudden, unexpected arrival. Their faces were crimson with embarrassment. "Fire drill, they chanted, in a deeply unconvincing and slightly embarrassed manner, still dripping with water from the laundry tubs they'd been pretending to fight. They looked less like firefighters and more like a soggy, embarrassed chorus line. Bumble, utterly deflated, his triumphant grin collapsing like a deflated balloon, could only point at them with a shaking finger. "Hey, Admiral, here's your girls. My hula girls. All right, girls, I've got you. Now you're going to show your face. Admiral, my proof, my incontrovertible proof of depravity." Rocky Ridgeback, drenched and steaming, stood stiffly at attention. A small bar of laundry soap stuck to his forehead. "That's a fire drill reporting 100% successful, sir. All fires extinguished, all towels folded, all undergarments accounted for. A paragon of preparedness, sir." Finn, with a sigh of relief, looked at Jawbreaker, a carefully curated expression of sorrow on his face. "I'm sorry, Admiral. Terribly sorry. Sir, Bumbles' condition seems to be worsening with remarkable speed. The delusions are becoming more persistent, more vivid." Jawbreaker, shaking his head, rubbing his temples, turned to Bumble, who now looked truly broken, his spirit deflating like a punctured dinghy. "It's all right, McGinty. Captain Bumbleton, you should know better than to obstruct a man pursuing his duty, sir. You, sir, have caused an utter debacle. Now, Admiral, please, baby, all the girls are getting away. The girls are in the suits, I tell you." Bumble wailed, pointing at the fleeing, embarrassed sailors, still clinging to the illusion. "Sure there are, Captain," Jawbreaker said with an almost patronizing calm, his voice weary beyond words. "Sure there are, indeed. A remarkable collection of highly disciplined male personnel back to the hospital, sir, and this time, Bumbleton, I'll do it myself. I will personally escort you. Easy does it. A nice long rest, and you'll be as good as new. And if you're real good, Wally, maybe you'll even get your stripes back after a thorough psychiatric evaluation." Bumble, now thoroughly distraught, a pathetic, shivering wreck, kept pointing at the fleeing sailors. "Yeah, well, please, you got it. Maybe it's a trap. I believe you, Wally. I believe you now. Come along. You're going to be all right." He allowed Jawbreaker to guide him, gently but firmly, towards the waiting jeep. Jawbreaker, with a final, exasperated glance at Finn, a look that spoke volumes of unspoken warning, departed, ushering Bumble into the jeep like a recalcitrant child. "Goodbye, Captain Bumbleton, and we'll see you on visiting day, sir, once your mind has, hopefully, regained its proper faculties." Finn merely shrugged, a subtle smile playing on his lips, relief flooding through him like a cool, tropical breeze. Bumble's plan had utterly, gloriously, disastrously backfired. Days later, the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in fiery hues of orange and purple, casting long, dramatic shadows across Coral Cove Atoll. Ensign Plimpton, still slightly shell-shocked but now wearing a proud, if somewhat dazed, smile, was being hailed as a hero. he had, quite by accident, single-handedly taken